Hey, my name is Kristen. I'm on a keto journey, but I also am an autism mom and a special needs mom. I want to talk about something that I don't really talk about a lot. And one of those things is safety and how we keep Keira safe. That is one of the biggest issues that we have with her. One of the things that is the hardest thing about being a special needs mom is that you have this child that you love so deeply and you want to keep safe, and they're not a baby, they're big, and they're really smart in their own way. And she's an escape artist. She can get out and do things that kids just she can just get out. She can figure out, like, if she sees something, if she hears it a certain way, she can go and figure out how to do it by listening. The thing with Keira is she is an eloper. She has autism and she elopes. And what that means is she bolts, she'll take off, she'll go and do things and won't be aware of her surroundings and safety. And that's a huge deal. We need to basically lock ourselves into our house at night to make sure that she is safe. And we have had to do this for a long time. Used to be able to use baby gates, but now she'll break them down. She will do anything to get out. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna show you how we keep Keira safe in our house. She also can be a little destructive. She doesn't do it on purpose. She's broken 3 toilets during quarantine, and because she likes to put things down the toilet. This is destructive. She likes to draw on walls because she likes to draw, but she also likes to get a reaction out of us. She's autistic. Different things are motivating to her. That's what she does. She's trying to figure out, where is that water going? And it's a very abstract concept, so we can't explain it to her. I want to show you how we keep her safe, because maybe this will help other people. I've had to spend hours, and we have all spent hours and hours trying to figure out how to keep her in the house. That's just not something you think about when you're having a baby. You don't think about, well, when they're 11, we need to figure out how to keep them in the house so they don't run away. And she doesn't understand why she's running away, and she doesn't have a purpose. I mean, we live near the ocean right now. She might want to go down in the ocean, but we need to keep her in, because we can't say, hey, you can't go outside because you might get hurt, or you can't talk to this person. You can't do that as a special needs parent. You need to make sure that you are keeping them safe at all time. And it's even harder than having a baby. With a newborn baby, you can set them down, they go to sleep. You can pretty much guarantee that they're gonna sleep for a certain amount of time. When they're autistic and they're 11, she sleeps like 11 hours a night. And it's not guaranteed that she's gonna be in the bed in the morning. We could wake up to her in the fridge. So we also do things to keep her out of the fridge and out of drawers and out of knives. There's just so much that needs to go into autism parenting that you don't think about when you're having a baby. Don't think you're gonna have to do. You're always on. You're always thinking about, is my child safe? When you have an infant, you don't have to think about that all the time. You're not thinking about, okay, they're gonna get out of the crib and they're gonna get hurt. That's just something that you're always thinking about when you have a child with disabilities or special needs. I hope that's something we will be able to leave the doors unlocked and she'll be able to go outside. But right now, that's just not something we can do. And when she's home, she's on me all the time. She's 24/7, Carol. I was talking to my professor the other day, and she's like, well, when I want to talk without my kids, I just go into my car. We can't do that. We can't just leave Keira in the house. We have to have our ears and our eyes on her all times. And that is one of the reasons she's going to a special needs school, is she needs to learn boundaries with people and things and be kept safe. And with COVID, like, those personal boundaries are a huge thing, and they can keep everybody safe with her in a new school. We need to keep her safe. It's a reality that is a huge, huge thing in her world and in our life. It's something that all of us in the special needs community have to worry about. That's something, that an extra added pressure that you have as a parent with a child with special needs. I'm going to show you the locks and just talk about, what we do to keep her inside, because maybe this will help others who are trying to figure out, how the heck am I going to keep my kid from escaping? It's just not something you have to do when you're a typical parent with an 11-year-old. And We do. So anyway, if you don't mind, could you please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell? That way you get notified when I upload. Thanks so much for watching, and here you go. Here are all the different things around the house that we use to keep Keira safe. All right, thanks for watching.
Mom,
Yeah, hon. What are you doing?
I fell down there. I put down the stairs.
Why?
And make mess.
Why do you want to make a mess?
Mommy's not a vacuum.
No, but where are you going tomorrow?
School.
You are?
No vacuum, Mom.
I won't vacuum. I'll do it when you're not here, okay?
You're coming back.
Yep, you're gonna come back. Right, so this is my fridge, typical fridge. Has all the magnets on it. But what's different about this fridge is, one, the knives are way up top, so Keira can't get to them. And we also have these fancy locks that Jason found on Amazon. If she tries to open the door, she can't, and it's a combination. We simply just have to press the button and it unlocks like that into the food. But if she figures out how to press the button, and we kind of are surprised that she hasn't figured that out yet, we can mess up the combo, and then she'll have to figure out the combo and then press the button. Although that just worked there. It should not have. Okay, there we go. So she'll have to figure out the combo, which is 000, actually, to make it easy for everybody else in the household. So that's what we did to protect the fridge, because Keira will get into it and she'll just take milk out and hide it, or just get in and eat things when she's not hungry. And so that's what we did. So we just need to go all the way to 0, and here we go. I'm trying. Here we go. So 000, press open. So that's how we protect the fridge. So yeah, that's what we did to the fridge, and that way she can't get in. That's more of a convenience thing for us. I mean, we could live, it's not really keeping her from getting hurt, but more so keeping her from being destructive, because she can be very destructive sometimes. I will put a link in the description of these locks so that you can get some if you need them. And that was a really good buy from Amazon. All right, next up is in the kitchen. We need to take our Halloween decorations down. We have an alarm for Keira. She will go out the doors, so we make sure that we have it alarmed. At first we tried this little door block, and you know, this would work for a kid that couldn't figure out you have to squeeze this, but she figured out how to open this quickly. So we had to go move to get an alarm for her. And what happens when this is on, which I'm gonna do right now, and the door is opened, it makes that piercing sound, and she hates it. So she never opens it. The only time this door gets open is by accident for us. We're the ones that open it, and we don't mean to open it. So that's how we keep her home and safe in the house, because she'll just go out just for attention. I don't really know at this point. She can't tell us, but this is how we keep her from getting out the back door. And we also have a front door that we will show you. And I will link these locks in the description as well. And next we'll go to the front door. Now I'm going to show you how we make it so she can't just open the door. She knows how to obviously do this. And you've probably all seen the plastic type of door closers like this, but this is metal, and it comes with a key. So what we do is we put this on here. She can't, I mean, nobody can get this off. If it was plastic, Keira would get it off. She would destroy it and get it off so she could get out. So we take the key and we lock it, and then no one can open the door. Now, if we want to keep people out at night, obviously we deadbolt it. But when she's home with us, we have this on the front door. It's all metal and it works. We've tried several things. This is the only thing that works. And then we also have the alarm on the back. So the key always stays with one of us so that she can't access it, because she knows how to take the key and do this herself. So in order to keep her safe, we have to lock ourselves in the house. But as long as one of us has this key, it's okay. And the way that we can all easily get out is the back door. So it's okay if this is still locked. For fire safety reasons, we can still get out back, but she's terrified of that alarm, so it keeps us in. So this is how we keep her in the front. So the next thing we're going to show you is a drawer that we keep things in that we do not want Keira to get a hold of. Like knives and scissors and just all the things that Jason has, because he's the cook. So she doesn't get into it. So we have these locked magnetically, but what's great about these is that you don't need tools. No tools were required. We're not messing with the cabinets. There's no hardware. So we rent this house, so when we leave, we can take it out and get new ones. So what you do is, this has a magnet on it. You swipe right here to unlock it. And what happens is when you put the magnet over it, it unlocks. And then if you want to shut it off, say Keira's not here for an extended period, we can just push that button and turn it off. So this is what's in here. Can you show? Yeah. So big knives, scissors. Keira will cut her hair, you know, without a thought. She's done it before. So that's what we keep in there. Oh, tacks. Just things that she shouldn't have. So anyway, that's in our kitchen. And when we leave, we can take it off. There's no hardware. It's all just by sticky tape, and it works really well. She hasn't been able to get in there. So now I'm going to put it back on and close it. And there. It's hard for me. So she would have to find this key, and we keep this up high, up here, and don't really talk about it so that she can't get it. So anyway, we do that in the living room too with paper. So this is our printer, and Keira loves to color, and she'll use all of our paper, so we won't have any. So, and then if we have other important papers we don't want her to draw on, but we don't want to keep it upstairs. So we keep all the important papers, things we don't want her to get into, regular paper up here. So right here, paper, envelopes, driving license application, things like that in there. It's got the magnetic lock that you just push in there. No hardware needed. We can turn it off if she's not around. And that is how we keep her out of there. The last thing I want to show you is how we keep Keira out of 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. She will go into a bathroom and into a toilet and flush things down it to try and clog it. So that's a huge problem. She's broken 3 toilets. We can't have that. So we came up with a solution for where we live. We have all of the doors are locked. It's not, we have to lock it from the inside and then shut it. So now no one can get in, even adults. She can't break the door. And this is not just a push lock where you just put it in and push and it opens it. Because if she finds anything that's pointy, she could just put it in and open it. This has a flat end, so you actually have to put it in and find the groove and unlock it. And it's not easy to do all the time. You have to work at it. I just did it. But that's how we lock the door for her. And this is my keychain. She unfortunately figured out how to open it even with the key recently. So I keep it on my keychain. We can keep the key above the door. If you can see it, it's right there. We keep one above the door. So if we're around, we can make sure she's not touching it. But for the most part, we keep all of our doors locked so she can't get into toilets and she can't get into our things. And it's not, she'll just get in and destroy things and then think it's funny. And, you know, it's autism. We don't understand why. We just try to like prevent it from happening. When we move, we're going to try and get locks for the doors just like this, because even if she can unlock it, it's, you know, she'll find a hanger and she'll try and flatten the hanger. She's that clever. Our clever, sweet girl is now back in school.
Birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done.
These are just tips that work for us right now. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Please hit like, subscribe, and share, and ring the bell so you get notified when I upload. All right, bye.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is